pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change all their lives.
Run away!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2023 family prequel, Wonka. The film is directed by Paul King, who directed Paddington 1 and 2, and it stars Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka. Right, this is an origin story, maybe, I suppose you could describe it as. It's certainly a prequel, and it focuses on a young Willy Wonka who has been travelling the world trying to find the best recipes to create the best chocolate ever. And he arrives in this city with dreams of opening his own chocolate shop. However, there are a group of greedy chocolate makers who are intent on making sure that his special chocolate doesn't make it to the market, and they scheme against him to the point where he has to really fight and battle to get his chocolate recognised. Right, what are my thoughts on Wonka? Well, I wasn't initially enamoured about the thought of this film for a number of reasons, really. I think the Gene Wilder 70s classic original film it's an all-time classic, and this is coming from someone that doesn't like musicals. It's probably one of the few musicals I can tolerate, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I just love Gene Wilder. For me, it's still magical. The Johnny Depp Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think, is decent enough, but at the same time, it was a million miles away, I think, from that Gene Wilder film. So the thought of doing like a Willy Wonka prequel just didn't sing to me, I suppose. It didn't really get me excited. And then I saw the trailer a couple of months ago, the first trailer for this, and I thought it was wonderful, the trailer. I really did think the trailer looked fabulous, and I was completely enamoured by it, and I just loved that weird cameo by Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompa at the end. It just made me giggle. So from that point on, I thought, right, I'm going to watch this film because it does look like it's a lot of fun. And quite frankly, it absolutely is. This film is charming as hell. It really is perfect in regards to a family film, and I do think it sits very, very nicely alongside the original. I think I had my doubts about Timothy Chalamet. I think it's very clear he's a talented young actor. I think there's no denying that, but I just had my doubts that he had the acting chops really to do a film like this. I was wrong. He's wonderful as Willy Wonka. He's focused but zany, is charming and fun and light, full of whimsical nonsense. It's just, he kind of captures that weirdness of Willy Wonka, but he doesn't kind of shove it down your throat, if you like the Johnny Depp version of Willy Wonka. That was too weird and over the top. The Gene Wilder version of Willy Wonka was very much in the same vein, I think, as Timothy Chalamet's, in a sense of grounded by reality, but with a real quirkiness to the characters. And I thought Timothy Chalamet did a brilliant job here. I thought the whole cast did a really, really good job here of creating this world of, colour and, this wonderful town that's been cleverly designed. The fact that there's these three, tyrants that are controlling the chocolate in this town, and they're almost like gangsters, really, and they can't afford for Willy Wonka to come swooping in and taking over their businesses because he is far talented than they are. And it shouldn't work because it's really daft, but it just does. There is a really undeniable charm going on here in this film, and it's impossible to not be sat watching this film grinning like a Cheshire cat. Now, as I've mentioned, I don't like musicals, generally speaking. and this is a musical, but it's not like a song every few minutes, you know, and it feels like when there is a song, it suits the film and it fits the film and it's not over the top. And what I really loved is its respect and willingness, if you like, to tip its hat to the original. There are musical similarities to the original. There are songs that are kind of ripped from the first film. I don't mean ripped, but if you like, lovingly taken from the first film and kind of converted into this new one in regards to different lyrics and stuff. It feels like it belongs, you know, alongside the first one. It feels it's kind of been made with that same in that same childish way, like through the eyes of a child sort of thing. And we know that this director is supremely talented at creating these type of films. I mean, the first two Paddington films were a stroke of genius, really. I mean, they are so wonderful and charming, those films. And he's done it again here. He has created this really exciting and fun experience that I think it's hard to ignore, really. It really is. It's just a lot of fun. You can't. It's not a film that you're going to go into and take seriously. You really should understand that before you're going into this. If you're expecting to go into this and take it seriously, you ain't going to enjoy it in any way, shape, or form. And while I do think Timothée Chalamet is excellent in this film, and I do think everybody else is excellent in this film as well, we've got a really wonderful performance as well by Calla Lane as Noodle, this young girl that Willy Wonka befriends, sort of thing, and you know, he promises to help. I thought that she gave a great performance, but for me, and he seems to be doing this a lot these days, Hugh Grant. It seems every film he's in, he's almost stealing it from under everybody else. And I know there's been a little bit of controversy about, you know, Hugh Grant being cast as an Oompa Loompa. And there are those out there that claim, you know, it's taking work away from others who are more appropriate to play the role. I'm sorry, just watch Hugh Grant in this film. He's absolutely brilliant. He is so good and so funny. He almost definitely steals the film from under everybody else involved. He is a lot of fun. And to see the origin stories of the Oompa Loompas as well, I thought was just brilliant. And I thought it was a stroke of genius casting him as the Oompa Loompa. As a Oompa Loompa, should I say. So, yeah, get to the cinema to see this one, guys. Take your families. It's the perfect film to see at this time of year. It's not a Christmas film, but it's just a bloody good family film, and I hope this does tremendously well, because everybody has worked really hard to deliver a really fun and entertaining cinema experience. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. I will of course be back with plenty more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.